The other day, I was at a party and I was enjoying myself, okay? So I was jumping, dancing, being free, being myself. And, I love to have a good time. And there were a couple of girls in the corner and they were asking themselves,
why so cringy? Ew.
am I cringy? Or maybe your brain is a program in a way to think that I'm cringy. Welcome back to Nadia Minds. You're gonna love this video. Subscribe, like, comment, anything. I really would love to hear your opinion. And in today's video, we're gonna talk about why you think that other people are cringy, why you think that you are cringy, and why this triggers you so much. Cringe is basically a vicarious embarrassment that you have because someone else is breaking a social norm. Someone else is breaking your habits. Someone else is showing you that there are other types of behaviors than the ones that you do every single day. Therefore, you feel discomfort for them because they are breaking this social rule, because they are overexpressing themselves, and because we live in a little box, which is our mind, we think that that's not normal. So you kind of feel bad for them, and sometimes you might offend them, sometimes you might make inappropriate comments telling them you're cringe. Are they cringe? Or maybe it's up to you to do the work to no longer think that they are cringe. Second trigger is when someone is too open, too emotional, they are crying on the screen, for example, or they're sharing too much in front of other people, and you are like, oh my god, this is so cringe, I cannot do it. That's the thing, you cannot do it. I'm going to explain to you why your brain works this way. It's very simple. Your brain is wired to the brain that we had thousands and thousands of years ago. It's like my video about why men cheat, okay? It's kind of the same concept. Basically, before we belonged to groups, okay? And I'm talking about thousands and thousands of years ago. And when we belong to groups, we know that we have social norms to respect. So you have to talk to us in a certain way, you have to do things in a certain way. And if you don't match and tick the boxes, then you're considered as an outsider, someone that doesn't fit in the social groups. Therefore, this means that you're going to be excluded. What does exclusion mean and what did it mean back then? It meant that you were no longer accessing food, you were no longer accessing a partner to create a family, you were no longer part of a group, therefore you no longer had protection. So that's why our brain is still wired to our past, and many behaviors that we have correspond to this situation. And therefore, when you see someone doing something that doesn't tick the boxes of your daily routine, then you're like, oh my god, they're cringe. How many times this happened to you? Because it happened to me. I see, I don't know, someone doing a weird dance and like acting crazy in front of camera, and probably they are not like having the best quality or doing great things on camera. I'm like, oh my god, they are so cringe. But are they cringe? Or is it me being scared of them having like bad comments, bad insults, and so on from other people, and then feeling like this secondhand embarrassment if I put myself in their situation? So that's why we need to understand that cringe, it's actually a trigger, and it's wired to our brain working against us. As you know, our brain always wants us to be in survival mode. We have to do the least possible so that we don't expose us to risks. Therefore, we don't go into situations that we don't want and will not provoke emotions that can be triggering, like sadness, depression, anger, embarrassment. When you feel embarrassed, that emotion is very, very, very strong. And you're like, oh my God, I want to be buried inside the soil. I want to just disappear. I want to become a ghost. And embarrassment is really strong. So what does your brain do? It protects you from embarrassment by keeping you in a box. So if you want to talk, if you want to do something different than usual, be yourself. Probably happened that at home you would dance and do crazy stuff, but outside you're just like, mm, 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 not showing your authentic self. So this is something that you have to work on, and how you can do it is that you start accepting that it's okay to be cringe, it's totally normal, and it's okay to not tick all the boxes all the time. Otherwise, we would be bored. So if you had to choose between being cringy and being boring, which one would you choose? I would definitely choose to be cringy, trigger people, and have them have a reaction, because that will keep them out of boredom. And when you tell the other people that they are cringe, it's a disease and you're risking to take a huge opportunity away from your life. Because remember, every time you do an action and you felt embarrassed about an action, no one remembered about the situation, and maybe you laughed about it later in your life. So you should decide, do you want to take the opportunity of being cringy and being kind of remembered, being cold, being asked for because people don't think that you're boring? Or do you prefer to stay in your corner, safe, and no one knows you, no one wants anything from you because they don't know what you can do, they don't know about your personality, and just play it safe just because your brain wants that? So your brain wants you to be always in survival and to be safe in this corner. But you have this self-awareness of telling your brain, hey, bro, it's not gonna work out like this. I wanna sing. I wanna show off my skills. I wanna speak on camera. I wanna dance. I feel like dancing in front of all these people. So I'm just gonna dance. So do it. Do it. Go ahead and do it. Too much fear of being cringe can kill creativity, can kill authenticity. So the biggest and the most amazing people are people that have done stuff out of the ordinary. If there are influencers out there getting PR packages, money, and having a great lifestyle, it's because they did something outside of the box. And if you think that you are cringe, this can kill your personality, this can kill your confidence, and then you will no longer be able to take those risks that you always wanted to take. So go ahead and be cringe. Go ahead and do that action that you're questioning and asking yourself twice, should I do this right now? Yes, do it. Take risks, because in that way, you're gonna train your brain to be more brave. Okay, so it's you against your brain. It's the same as if you were going to lose weight and work out. At the beginning, you look stupid with 1 kilo. Okay, but it doesn't matter, because you are progressing to get to 10 kilos. I don't do that with 10 kilos. I do it with 5 kilos max. 5 kilos so that you can reinforce those muscles. And the same with the brain. The brain has to be trained. Why do we forget about this? Why? Why? We think that our thoughts, our opinions are the law, but they are not. They are not. Out there are so many things that exist and so many differences in people that we need to think and get out of our box and no longer be scared of embarrassment. So, to the girls that were calling me cringe the other day because I was dancing and I was being free, I do not regret it. I'm happy. I'm happy that I triggered a reaction in you. I'm actually happy that probably in your subconscious there's something working saying, damn, I would have loved to have fun like that girl. If not, then you're gonna stay in that corner and you're gonna be remembered as the girls that were boring as fuck. Let's be honest. Because my friends came to me and to tell me that these girls were talking about the way I was dancing. And my friends were like, you were great, you put the fire in the room, we had so much fun. Whilst those girls, we can sense their confidence, okay? We can sense that they are boring and we would never hang out with them. So remember, do you want to be a great person? Do you want to be that fun person? Do you want to have fun? Do you want to be free? Then don't even think about this word cringe. Yes, your brain will sabotage you, will be like, I'm embarrassed, I'm embarrassed. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Once you tell your brain, hey, I'm pulling out the card of I no longer give a F, then your brain will be like, whatever, mate, you do you, okay? So play with the right cards in life, because it's a game. So the most times you pull out the card, I don't give a for the right things, obviously not for the nice things and the people that you love, then you're gonna win in life. So the card, I don't give a fuck, it's something that you have to think about. Do the damn thing that you want to do, because you're gonna regret it when you're gonna be 80 and telling yourself, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I post that content? Why didn't I text that friend? Why didn't I make that call? Why didn't I launch my product or my business? Because it doesn't matter. Like, once this is installed in your brain and wired here, there's nothing that it's gonna stop you, because you're gonna take so many risks, you're gonna jump so many times, you're gonna get to so many places, and people have nothing to do and to say about this. Just notice when big influencers have haters. Those haters have like a horrible profile picture, they have zero followers, and they don't do a great deal in their life. To be honest, that's because they are in a little box trying to play it safe. But to be honest, they are playing it so dangerously because they're not taking any action. The cost of inaction is so huge that you're gonna really regret it later. So, right now, if there's something that you wanna do, just go and do it. People will talk regardless. And guess what? Because we have the light and the darkness, we have the cold and the hot, we have the problem, the solution. Guess what? If there's someone that doesn't like what you do, there will be 10,000 or millions of people that love what you do. So we live in a world with infinite possibilities. Let's use them, and let's not fix and focus ourselves on something that doesn't serve us. Let's focus on the fact that if we do something, maybe we get a couple of, oh, you cringe, oh my God, what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. But then maybe we get a tons of, oh my God, that's amazing. Hey, can I collaborate with you? Hey, do you want to launch this idea? Hey, do you want to travel the world with me? Hey, do you want to marry me? You don't know. You don't know. Hope you like this video. Hope you love my dress. Look at me. Let me be cringe a little bit. I don't care. Always play the card. I don't care. But what I do care is that you guys subscribe to my channel and support me. I really would love that, because I put work to make these videos and I know that I provide with value. That's why I have this channel. So subscribe, like, comment, and let me know. Have you ever felt cringe? See you next time. Bye.